So we've just touched down in Sydney to catch up with Ron, also known as Ronstoppable, Ronstagram.
I actually took Anderson Paak here for a drink. I don't regret anything because Chance the rapper wanted a tattoo.
We are right in the heart of Sydney. As many Australians would know, there's a bit of a rivalry between Queenslanders and people from New South Wales.
Up the blues.
Even though they just lost their origin. But right here is the heart of Sydney, right the heart of Ron's home city, which is the Opera House. Oh yeah. And the Harbour Bridge. Oh. So I'm not gonna lie, even though like I'm not the biggest fan of Sydney, it is a beautiful city.
I really like the Brizzy Bridge, that bridge that's in Brisbane.
The Story Bridge.
Yeah.
You don't even know the name of it.
I don't even know the name of it, but I just know it's that little bridge in Brizzy that's quite nice.
No, there is something special about Sydney Harbour with the Opera House behind us, the Sydney Harbour Bridge, and then all the ferries and stuff.
Luna Park down there.
Oh, there's Luna Park there.
Luna Park, yeah, underneath. It's funny, Luna Park backwards is anal crap. Yeah, it is. Yeah, anal crap.
So like, I guess like from Mt Druitt to here, like how far of a drive are we?
About 45 minutes.
45 minutes from, like.
But it's just different, yeah. It's completely opposite, you know. But yeah.
Sydney, it's still home.
Yeah,
Sydney's still home. So Ron was just letting me know before in the car, and I'd prefer you to tell the story. But as you heard just before at the Geedup office, Ron's tattooed Keith Urban before, and many other celebrities, which includes.
I've done Anderson Paak, Guy Sebastian, other guys, you know, like Georgia Smith, Femi from the Gorillas, some of the pretty much the Bruno Mars band, which is the Hooligans, including his brother. But yeah, Bruno was too scared to get something off me. But you know, Georgia Smith. Who else is there? Like a lot of sports stars I do. But yeah, funny enough, I actually took Anderson Paak here for a drink. He's a normal guy, but such a cool guy. We had dinner around here, and then I took him to drink here at the opera bar. So it's a famous opera bar.
What was the turning point for you to start? Should we go up there? What was the turning point for you that went from, you know, being a tattooist at Mt Druitt to then, you know, starting to tattoo celebrities? Was that something that you were chasing, or was it something that sort of landed in your lap?
It kind of landed in my lap, but I also think, I'm not trying to big note myself, but I pride myself that I could do stuff quite quickly, and it's still decent quality. It is good quality, but yeah, quite quickly. And I feel like a lot of celebrities, they really, you know, prioritise their time. You know, they've always got meetings. They've got, you know, stuff going on. You know, and their manager will tell them to go here, go there. So with time. With time being a factor, I think they like that I'm quick, and I'm known in Australia for being very quick, and I think that's another reason why they enjoy going to me. You know, I don't take much of their time, and they're in and out. You know.
Would you think after having now quite a big range of celebrity clients that's also cemented your career and having just a good longevity of, like, I guess, civilian clients or your standard everyday normal clients?
I feel like that's another reason why I do have a steady clientele base, because, you know, like, I don't rag on people that, you know, take, you know, multiple sessions to do a piece, because, you know, everyone has their own process, and they do amazing quality work. It's just, I think I just taught myself little shortcuts here and there how to tattoo quick, and you know, with that, even the celebrities, you know, value time. So do normal people. You know, a lot of people would rather sit less in pain than sit like all day in the chair. You know, but I get it. You know, because I get tattooed by a lot of slow guys, and I trust the process. You know. You know, but people have different ways of doing things, and just so happens the way that I do things is a little bit quicker. But in saying that, if your client is, if your tattooist is taking all day for something, you know, that's normal. You know, that's normal. You know.
It's funny, right? Because I've had opportunities to tattoo celebrities in my time, and maybe it was. I can't say it was from arrogance. I wouldn't like to think it's arrogance, but at the time when I had the opportunities to tattoo some celebrities, it felt like for me it was like I had to go on their time schedule. You know, it was right. I think for me at that time, at the time when I was approached by, and I won't name them or whatnot, but I looked at it and was like, hey, I'm not asking you for free concert tickets. I'm not asking you to come backstage or you to hook up with my family. If you would like to get tattooed by me, like this
providing
is
a service.
This is a studio that I work at. Feel free to come through at any time, and this is when I can fit you in. But it was always like, hey, no, I need you here at 3 a.m. at my recording studio.
Right, it's
hey,
crazy,
I need you to do this. But I also look back at those times being like, maybe I passed up. Maybe I shouldn't have looked at it as an arrogant thing, or that they were, because like the way you just explained it to about their time, I'd never thought of it that way, and maybe I'm now starting to regret.
But but don't regret it, because in all honesty, a lot of the time, you know, I don't blame them for being arrogant, because they are celebrities, but you know, they'd probably even be conditioned that way to act like that. Like that's probably how they got to where they are, by being that kind of people. But I totally get it. I totally understand that, because like you said, there's been many times where they're like, you know, they'd actually do no shows, or they'd like say one thing, and like for example, you know, I'm not going to name a name, but I had this American rapper that wanted a tattoo from me, but his only free day was a Sunday. Oh, you know what? I'm going to say it. Bloody Chance the Rapper wanted a tattoo from me on a Sunday, and I was like, yeah, okay, cool, man, let's do it. It was him and his bodyguard that wanted a tattoo. I was like, okay, just let me know, because I live an hour away from the studio, because I didn't want to do it at the hotel regardless. I would have had to travel an hour in anyways. It was my day off. I drove an hour. We locked it in for Sunday, and they did a no-show, and they didn't even get back to me. So it's just, I don't know, you know, like, with celebrities, you know, I feel like
it definitely wouldn't be all celebrities.
Not all celebrities, but it's one of them things that their time isn't as valuable as our time. You know, it should all be equal. You know, everyone's time is valuable, but I feel like, you know, their time is, I don't know.
But I think that was like my thing, and I said might have been just immature on my behalf when I had those opportunities a few years ago in my career. But like I valued my time just as much as I value their time. And
that's right, 100%.
I was like, well, hey, look, I can work for you, but I just come to my studio and respectfully, like, this is where I would like to do my craft and my work. Just the way, like, I would want you to do your, you know, you're doing your job in your environment.
That's right. That's right.
You know, but I look back now, and after you saying that, like, hey, their time, there might be a little bit more time poured due to like their extra commitments that they have.
We have commitments too.
But maybe I look back and go, like, having that celebrity clientele base could have opened up other doors and other venues, which I think has obviously definitely helped you know, you and your path for sure, maybe.
Yeah. Look, I think it does, you know. I think people, you know, our normal clientele, like, oh, you know, Ron tattooed, Anderson Paak, Ron tattooed. So it does give me a little extra points, you know, but I feel like it doesn't really matter, you know. If there's a local tattooist, that does exactly the same work as me, or is, you know, even better, and, you know, they're not known or they haven't tattooed any celebrity, man, like, go to that amazing local tattooist, you know. Like,
see, I think for me, it's like one thing that I always valued as well is that whether you're a celebrity or a tattooist or just a regular client or a businessman, I'm going to charge you the same.
Oh, 100%.
But I'm not charging a celebrity less because they're a celebrity. I'm not charging them more because I believe they're worth more money.
That's right.
I'm not
exactly
charging a multi-millionaire. Like I've got many clients overseas that have done very, very well. Yeah. I'm not charging them anymore because they're uber successful.
That's right.
And I'm not charging someone who's just a standard tradie any less because, hey, like what I feel like I value my craft and my time, and I want to treat all my clients equally.
That's right. Yeah, and all of my guys, everyone gets charged the same.
Yeah.
Everyone gets charged the same rate.
And I think that was the hardest part for me, like when I've had those opportunities with celebrities, it was like some of those people wanted some extra special attention when I want to give the same attention to my regular dudes as what I want to give to you. I'm going to give you my whole undivided attention and the best of my ability.
That's right.
And the best of my service, and hopefully the best tattoo that I can do for you.
That's why people love you.
You know?
That's why people love me too. You know? No, we just, it's fair. I think good business is fairness. And I think that's why quite, known and successful, because, we are fair. We try to be.
All right, well, we're just gonna enjoy for a quick little lap around Sydney.
Maybe we're gonna have a gelato.
Oh, go get a nice little gelato.
Make out a little bit.
Little kiss.
Yeah.
I think we'll just go for a nice walk around the harbour, enjoy the sights for a little bit, as I haven't been down to Sydney for a little bit. And I think it's been nearly 2 years since we've actually caught up. So
yeah, and every time, like I'm telling you now, every time that he probably has mentioned this in his other videos, but every time he's in another city, he usually spends that time in the tattoo studio or in the hotel room tattooing.
Just tattooing, yeah.
And sometimes, like, we'd be in another city or another state, and have you seen this? Have you seen that? And he's like, nah. Even one time he came to Sydney, him and his other mate Kaylee, they've never seen Bondi Beach.
Never. I still haven't.
This guy's
I still haven't seen it.
Yeah, but we showed Kaylee Bondi Beach. Yeah, well, I want to take you to Bondi Beach. It's not far from me.
Bondi Beach.
Let's go Bondi Beach.
Let's
go Bondi.
That can actually see some stuff. But
let's go Bondi.
What Ron's tapping into is that every time that I've ever guested with him, there's been times where like I've started at 8 o'clock in the morning, and I've potentially finished at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, I'll leave him. I'm like, bro, I'm going home. I'm going home to my family.
And I've even slept on a massage table in his studio just so I can start tattooing again at 8 o'clock the next morning. As I've mentioned in previous videos, my life has been about tattooing, and all I've ever cared about is tattooing. But now I'm starting to try to enjoy sightseeing and spending quality time with the people I care about. So today,
I'm going to take him to Bondi.
We'll take you to Bondi. We'll show you a little bit of Bondi, and then I think we might put the camera down for a little bit just so I can just enjoy the day hanging out with Ron. So we'll see you at Bondi. After many years of coming down to Sydney, for the first time ever, I finally made it to Bondi Beach. It's actually quite beautiful, eh?
Yeah. It's cool,
it's just like you see it on the TV.
Oh, I come here. But yeah, it's council owned now, so it's not
So you can't turn up and paint it whenever you want.
Yeah, you can't just paint it. You have to actually ask for like council approval.
Yeah. True shit. There's a good old classic Sydney style, right there. Good to have nice weather today. That always helps.
That famous restaurant over there, icebergs there.
Yeah.
But yeah, they had to close that down for a bit because there was a big swell and the waves went all the way high and smashed all the glass, even up to all where the blue is.
Like the waves got that high.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, broke all the glass up there.
Oh, that's massive. Hey, so I want to ask yourself, but more so for the people to know. So, like, because we're at the beach, when was the transition for you to start going to Hawaii? Like when?
Yeah, so
I know that was a huge part of yours and Lon's life, right?
Yeah,
Was
so
going to
like
Hawaii?
before I was with Lon's, because my dad's mum was actually born in Hawaii, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, since we were kids, you know, my family was going back and forth, you know, as you know, family holidays to Hawaii. But then when I got older, I really loved the place because I had a special place in my heart. You know, I loved Hawaii. I actually wanted to move over there. So me and Lons, you know, we got together, got married. We actually got married in Hawaii, but I was lucky enough to get my green card. But in order to keep your green card, you had to live in the States more than 7 months of the year, which was very hard. So me and my missus were doing, you know, a few months here, a few months there, a few months here, a few months there. But we tried to do a longer stint over there, and what we realised over there that you know paradise comes at a price. So even if we had savings over there, even if I was working steadily over there, it's actually the highest tax state in all of America. So you know, even with the states in general, bro, like half of your, I think your wages, 48% go straight to the government. You know, legally, you know, that's what you have to do, you know, like with your tax bracket, like 48% goes straight to the tax man. And then in saying that, you know, with the states as well, just because you are way out in the middle of nowhere, they had higher export taxes, so everything was a lot more expensive than mainland states. So, you know, rent's expensive, you know, living expenses expensive. Like a carton of milk was like $9 US, you know.
What's that now? Like about 14
yeah,
Australian dollars
just
for
a carton of milk.
That's crazy.
Me and my missus, because we were working in Waikiki, we had just a studio apartment, so not even like not even a one bedroom. Like it was like the laundry, the kitchen. But we were paying like 1,000 Australian a week just on rent, you know. So and that's like, you know, big money for you know, what we were paying back then, you know. Like now that's standard. Now that's standard.
Still back then that was huge.
Back then
money.
it was big money, you know. So
when was it then in Hawaii when you started to realise it was maybe not feasible for you guys to continue doing? Should we keep walking for a little bit?
Yeah.
So when that happened, when was it then you guys decided, well, like, hey, let's move back to Sydney? And it was at that moment where you're like, hey, let's build our own studio back home in
because
Sydney?
that's the thing. Like our big dream was, you know, we wanted to you know, yeah, we got married there, but we wanted to like bring up our kids over there. But yeah, just because it was way too expensive, we're like, oh man, this isn't the dream that we wanted. You know, we couldn't even support ourselves over there. So we decided to move back to Australia, or make Australia permanent, and that's where, because we wanted to open up a tattoo studio in Hawaii, in a place called Kailua. That's where we wanted to like bring up our kids, bring up just start our life there. But you know, that didn't work out, so we actually named our studio here Kailua, just as a little commemoration for what me and Ileana wanted to do over there. But yeah, Kailua, like Kailua in Hawaiian means two seas. So when me and my missus did the studio over there, we just thought, we just thought it was just going to be me and her, like it was just our little private studio. So the two seas was me and Ileana. But it's kind of, you know, we grew kind of, you know, grew into like a nice big crew. We're very, very thankful for, you know, because we just thought it was just going to be us two. And now there's like, we got 12 bays, 12 of us on, you know, we got regular guesties coming in. So we're very thankful and surprised for that happening, you know.
And I've been fortunate enough to be one of those original
guesties,
yes.
yeah, in our old space.
In the old space. So, but yeah, like Kailua, like, because I know he probably won't talk himself up or his studio too much, but it's been one of the most iconic private studios, housing some of the world's best black and grey artists coming straight out of Sydney.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
It's also had some of the best international and interstate guest artists. You know,
thanks to you as well
to visit them.
And thanks to you, like Mystik always pumps me up. You know, I got my mates coming from blah blah blah. I told them about your studio. You know, I think that's the thing with my studio as well. Like, even though we house some of the most talented artists in Sydney, let alone Australia, I think we're like an artist-known studio. Like, to like clients, you know, no one really knows our studio because we are a private studio, but to actual artists and people that actual like appreciate tattoos.
Yeah, it's highly respected place.
Thank you, bro.
So yeah, obviously we got one more stop before we head into Ron and Ileana's studio, Kailua. We're gonna stop in at our good friends Lord Mayor and Kiefer's infamous Skin Deep.
Skin Deep. If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. It's in the heart of Newtown. As you'll see, it's got so much culture, stories and history behind that studio. So hopefully you'll get to hear some of those cool stories. And then like my sort of like humble beginnings of first coming down to Sydney and meeting Lord Mayor Tyson and Kiefer. And yeah, looking forward to be able to bring you guys along and to hear some of those adventures. So we'll see you at Skin Deep soon. Alrighty.
And the guy that designed the new Skin Deep cheese in the same crew as Kiefer.
Oh, true. All right, back in Newtown. Back in the town. So when did you start at Skin Deep? Because like we guested here together at one stage.
Yeah, I think it's 2016, 2017. Like between us, I've been through 5 shops in Sydney, and this is the only shop that I've stayed very good friends with. They're my brothers, man. Like Tyson, Keeper, actually my youngest daughter's godparents. So that's what I mean, like, you know, like how good these people are.
And you understand as well, like for me, the respect I have for these boys and why it was super important for me, even though this video is about Ron, but like both of our stories merged to a degree because of Skin Deep and because of Tyson and Kiefer. So yeah, really looking forward to introducing you to the boys. The boys. We are here. We are here at one of the most infamous studios, the most well-respected studios in all of Sydney. And you wouldn't believe it, but this guy's actually standing up. He looks like he's sitting down, but he's actually standing. He's actually standing up. The guy. What's going on, babe? How are you? Good to see you. Good How's things?
Hello. My face is shiny because I just recently
Bring it in.
Got a facial.
Bring it in. What's going on?
Hello, Mr. Reese. I came in.
This is the Lord Mayor of Sydney.
Hello.
Big Tyson.
What's
Big
up?
Tyson. Hey, baby. What's going on?
So you're not that tall.
Fuck off. Have you grown? Or are you standing on a milk crate or something? You're standing on a milk crate. You're getting grayer too.
Yeah, I know.
You're getting grayer.
I'm watching your shit.
So yeah, actually, just to let you guys know, this is one of my closest mates for, I don't know, what, 20 years?
Something
like that. So Kyle apprenticed under me at my very first shop when we first opened at Harper and Highwater, and now he's moved on to bigger and better things, and I'm proud of you, stoked for you, and that's what I guess for me, I'm stoked that like this whole tattoo community's allowed me to stay close with him, stay close with all these boys. So yeah, this is Skin Deep. Now you're Skin Deep.
Welcome.
Telling all the guys, but telling the viewers at home that like, I want to thank you.
Me?
Yeah, because I still remember my very first ever trip down to Sydney, and like how you made me feel welcome and how you opened up the doors to me meeting a lot of the guys down here in Sydney that all have major respect for you and your shop. And like,
Really?
dude, and
When was that?
Man, I think it was one of the first like conventions. That was the Horden Pavilion, and then like through you, like I met Eves, I met Jane, and then we went to Ams, and we Edgel, like pretty much like the whole that whole Sydney like real tight collective of like good friends is because of you and this shop, man. And like I just want to say thank you.
Thanks, man.
And I'm proud of you, and I'm proud of that you and me are still tight to this day, and yeah, like much respect to you, to this man over here. Yeah, this shop is special. It's special to me, special to Ron, and yeah, like super grateful for this place. So, my man, appreciate you.
Bro.
So, yeah, now we just need to learn. I just need to learn how to tag now. Hey.
Saying a lot in here.
Still there next to Book Space. That's a dispensary.
Oh, true shit.
It's actually a beautiful dispensary. Like you go in there, you have to fucking contact with the doctor
Yeah.
on the fucking iPad. And it prescribes you on the spot, and you get your blood from it straight away.
Fuck, that's hectic. Like, obviously it's such a normal thing in other places around the world, but like,
Oh, Sydney, it's fucking. I think
it's sort of popping off everywhere now in Sydney.
No, that's the only one.
Only one?
Newtown. Wow, maybe we should do one in Brizzy, bro.
How is it like it's legal, like same thing, a bit, you got to go through like a full GP and get a prescription and
Well, that's it.
all that kind of stuff. But how is that like me, like being a sober person, never tried nothing, haven't drank alcohol since I was 18, never tried drugs or nothing in my life, and I open a dispensary? It'd be like me not being a tattooist and starting a tattoo shop.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
I mean,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
look, it's medicine, bro. It's
so
like
it's
you're hoping people get prescribed.
so I have a green light to open a dispensary.
I mean, you've taken Panadol before.
Take the Panadol, yeah, I've tried Panadol.
See, it's natural Panadol.
Natural Panadol.
You need back pain, yeah, cuz take some oil. What? You need to help expand your lungs a little bit more? Yeah, sweet. Well, here's a vape.
So I guess this is like a first time on my channel, I believe, like being in what a traditional Australian street shop feels like, with flash, wall of fame, with all different, whether it's graffiti writers, tattoo artists, musicians coming in, signing the wall, all other flash down the bottom. To me, this is like brings back memories of like my first apprenticeship and being in a proper street shop, you know, a proper street shop with all different walks of life and characters walking in, whether they're wanting tattoos, piercings, sometimes just causing trouble. I was just saying about like just being in a street shop of just like the different characters that come in, and I suppose you could contest that Newtown, you would get
Newtown on the weekend is nothing but full of life.
full of life, but it brings character. And like me and Ron was saying earlier, like I think it like sets you up for resilience, right? Like it makes you resilient to tattooing, and if you can put up with some like hearty kind of street shop tattoos, you're going to be fine.
Doesn't matter how hectic you are, if you're here for a tattoo, you're here for a fucking tattoo. Leave your princess attitude outside.
That's it. Wait, are you? So Skin Deep's got a bit of a history. It's got a couple of crazy stories. Are some of these stories able to be told on camera, or is it just more of like, are we just going to say if you know, you know, and if or?
I mean, if anyone would like to learn a little bit more about the exciting history of our tattoo shop, I'd advise you to
just Google
blown up cop car in front of a tattoo studio in Sydney.
So yeah.
Let's
just leave it at that. Yeah. Sydney and tattooing in Australia in the days gone by were interesting times, to say the least. So
as you said, builds resilience, character, strength.
makes you, if you love tattooing, you're going to put up with whatever's thrown at you. So
That's it. You know, you want it, you can get it to a certain degree. Just don't be a gronk.
That's it. Anyways, me and Ron got to now leave this amazing place and head into Kailua. So, brother, I appreciate you. It's always good to see you, as always. So how long ago was this? That was like
your first couple
that
of
was
years?
yeah, that was like early on. That was
Yeah.
before you were tattooing. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Even before you were
So K-Easy's chest was done, I think,
It was on the
2013.
Goldie- On the Goldie.
Yeah, 2013, 2014, and then that's some of my like real old lettering. And then those portraits were done
It's a couple of years ago.
a couple of years ago, and then
First one was like 3.
yeah.
Yeah.
You're lean, bro.
No.
I was trying.
But yeah, I forgot about these ones.
You want like, yeah, one line
That's a collab. That's Chavo, fucking Chavo's collab, eh?
Yeah.
That was at,
Yeah.
at one of the expos, I remember.
That was.
I got the. You want to say the other one too?
There it is.
Yeah, fucking.
That was
When I fucking was drunk as.
Yeah, fuck.
That's when I first met you at fucking right.
Madness.
The rest is history.
the rest is
Oh.
history. Alright.
All
Alright boys.
Alright.
Catch up soon, eh? This is my first time being able to check out Ron's new studio. So when Ron and Ileana first built Kailua, it was down the road at Piermont. And that was already an amazing, beautiful little spot. So, but from the photos and the videos I've seen of their new spot, super excited to see it firsthand in person. So which way does it go? Which number's which again? So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So basically, I'm doing my first ever kanji symbols, but in my own style. So I'm trying to like learn on the go here on creating my own flow. Yeah.
And kind of make sure the strokes are all
Yeah, making sure the correct strokes are there. So this would be classed as what, the computer. You know, you're saying here because you're teaching me. So like I need.
See?
I did 1 year of Chinese school.
So Steve's teaching me basically like, so this is the computer version
Yeah.
of like the standard kind of like
If you find Microsoft, something you
that just typed in, right? But then obviously there's certain ways on
Like calligraphy style?
calligraphy style and how the strokes are written correctly or brushed in properly, so it actually goes in a correct flow. So it's not like I can just copy this. I've got to sort of imitate or replicate to my whitest, freckliest knowledge of like the correct formation of the letters. So
Pretty much, or just adding your own organic flow to it.
yeah. So.
It's fun, yeah.
And this is what I've come up with. Hopefully Lloyd is happy with it.
Cherry, bro. I'm good.
I appreciate you there. Thank you so much for trying to
teamwork, guys.
good teamwork. So
I didn't know which one was Asia. I didn't know if you were Asia.
you're a dickhead. So yeah, all right. Well, let's tweak that out a little bit more and.
Yeah, it looks. Yeah. Can you do a call hang on.
Oh, this is cute.
Forget.
Come on.
We're getting the approval from Mum. Hi, Mum. Hey, Mum. How are you?
Hey.
I think the cracks might confuse her.
It's correct?
Correct, yes.
Yes! Yes!
Hey, thanks, Mom.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye. Have a good night. See ya. Oh, that was. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Like, we've had stressful situations. We've talked about some shitty stressful situations as apprentices. That was fucking stressful. Like that's probably one of the most stressful lettering pieces I've had to draw for such a fucking long time. And then to have like you educate me and then your mum to like fucking, I was more worried about mum, like you know that validation you get from your mum's disappointed in you. He's like, fuck, I let my mum down. All right, cool. All right, it's go time. Time to put the 3D on and then we start tattooing. Phew. What up? Good morning. So, silly mistake by me yesterday. Forgot to charge the camera battery, so we didn't get to film the end of Lloyd's tattoo. But yeah, that was a really, really fun piece. And again, thanks to C and her mum for making sure I spelt the kanji correctly or that it read correctly. So I really appreciate you guys. And yeah, it was interesting, and I'm hoping that I get to do some more of those pieces in different languages. It was a really fun experience. And for Ron and Ileana, I know you're going to eventually watch this back. I just want to take this time to say I love you guys. Thank you for your friendship over the years. Thank you for your support. I'm so proud of what you guys have accomplished and your growing family, and see the parents you guys have become. Yeah, it's really humbling, and I guess to see our families now grow together and to have this friendship that I feel like will continue for a really, 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 really long time, all the way past tattooing, means more to me than what our careers have shaped. So I'm very grateful to have you guys in my life, and yeah, I look forward to hopefully seeing you guys in Brizzy next. So thanks again, and for you guys at home, we'll see you back in the studio. Everyone, this is Ron's beautiful wife, Ileana. You can do cameras.
Hi everyone.
So yeah, Ron and Ileana built Kailua together. So this is their second studio, and the first studio was in Piedmont, which was just down the road. So we'll get to meet and speak, even though she doesn't like cameras, but we'll get to spend a lot more time with her later on today. So. All right, so now we're going to go over here and start today's tattoo. Don't care. Ooh. I'll get a stiffy. You'll get a stiffy? For American viewers, stiffy is a... boner. What else we used to call it? We used to call it a stag. Just a boner, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's always a big boner.
Just a boner. Just a boner, mate. Best person you ever helped in your tattoo career, Ron? Would you say it's? Would you? My wife, but I'd have to say little Johnny Evans. Little Johnny Evans. And what do we know? Little Johnny Evans. Little Johnny Evans is here. Big Jevons. So I'm not going to do too much with this man today, but want to obviously introduce you now because he's coming up to Brizzy in September. Yeah. And so we're going to have a really cool special vid that I'm going to feature this man on it. But
little secret video coming.
But yeah,
coming soon.
So thanks for coming in to catch up today.
Appreciate it.
But yeah, little backstory. So you can tell it. You tell us how you come to being under this man.
Yeah. So when I was 18, found a studio to go do an apprenticeship, and happened to be where Ron was working at the time. And then I also did it at the same time with his wife, Lons. Who's over there?
Are you wanting to be on camera? Are you wanting to be on?
Gotcha. You're in it now. But yeah, here we are. how long now? 12 years later, almost. And
This guy's flying, man.
That's
I'm trying to.
but that's
I had good mentors, so.
Like,
So-
obviously I'm proud, like, because everyone sees me and my wife all the time, and they're like, oh, she learned under like all of us, but I always have to big note that, Johnny was with us.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I had a good
But
career.
also, like, being that this is your videos, that's a credit and kudos to you. Like, knowing what you're doing with your career, to know that you had, like, Ron, you had a pivotal part in this guy's career is like, kudos to you too, right?
I think so too, but bro, look, I work with a lot of apprentices in different shops,
Yeah.
And you either have it or you don't have it, and like Johnny's got it both, so he's got the hard work and he's got the talent,
Here, get the man a tissue. Get the man a tissue.
No, but like they say, hard work beats talent, but this kid here has both, so.
Man, I'm 30 now. I've met all these guys when I was like, just turned 18, so it's been a while.
Like Johnny did one of his first finger tattoos on my missus. All the finger tats.
It's still
she
there?
pumped it out with a coin.
It's still there.
Yeah. He pumped that out with a coin.
Ron's seen those fingertips a few times come towards his face a few times. Hey.
I've seen him.
And these ones.
Oh yeah, that's where I was going, but
seen
she
them
went a whole
disappear
different
as
direction.
well.
Yeah.
Sometimes one at a time. Sometimes those fingertips 2 at a time.
I'm glad that I'm glad on this YouTube channel I've made it like not kid friendly, like it's specifically because we're hearing some crazy stuff. But yeah, anyways, I got to get back to work. Let Ron finish off his. I got to finish off my part on the thigh, and then we're going to swap over, and Ron's going to start his part of the collab. So, Johnny, thanks for coming in, brother. Appreciate you, and yeah, we'll see Johnny in a few months.
When I hooked it into the hole, the
1 hour.
Maybe
An hour.
Hour and a half.
Fucking hell, sorry mate. I'm a bit of a slow ass compared to this guy.
So it's not a band.
Okay, so who are the people saying that it was an aura? Were they from Melbourne?
No, Melbourne guys were banned.
A band. See,
They
what
say
the
band,
fuck?
but it's not a
It's not a
band.
fucking band.
Band.
So what the fuck is a band? I don't
People that play music.
exactly. You can't call a key line.
It's a key line.
It's a fucking key line.
It's a key line.
Any fucking just if you're a lettering dude, if you're doing a single 3-liner around the outside of your lettering piece, it's a
Key line.
key line.
I always say band. Don't say band. Don't say band.
It's been a constant debate in the
It's
world.
actually like, I don't know if it's becoming like a fully serious thing.
It's starting to become
It's
a proper debate.
separating graphers and tattooers
Yeah.
and just, yeah.
But I said like, yeah, when people call it like a band or a double band or then an aura,
Yeah.
like an aura is fucking
Or a
shit.
double line. But it's like it's single.
It's a fucking single line. It's a single line, and it's a line that's the key element to fucking
Hold
build
it
a
all
piece.
together.
So
The
what-
key of a line.
Case closed.
Jinx.
A key line sets it off, eh?
Whoa! What did you say?
We were just talking about that.
The aura sets it off, eh?
Oh, you fuck. There's
The outer outline sets it off, eh?
the double band.
All right, so really stoked. One of Ron's amazing clients has come in to show us off a whole bodysuit that Ron's been working on for over how long has it been now?
Yeah, so we actually did this over 12 years ago. The back piece was 12 years ago. And then I didn't see him for like 10 years or something.
At least 10.
Yeah, at least 10 years.
So that was 12 years ago,
But
yeah?
this back piece here, like, was like, yeah, all this stuff was 12 years ago. And then the past 2 years, he came back and he was like, bro, I want to start cutting myself up. So we ended up, in the past 2 years, the past 2 years, we've just been like chipping away at his body, like on and off. Yeah, so the front. Yeah. So yeah, so the past 2 years we did both legs and his front torso.
So sick. And then yeah, look at
So
this.
this is just all of this stuff's strictly black and grey. No silver wash, no opaques, and there's no white highlights either. So I didn't even use whites for this one. I just wanted to keep it strictly black and grey. It's that old tradition style. Yeah. Joseph's one of the very few people that have let me do like a whole bodysuit. You know, every time I tattoo someone, they've either got someone's work on them already, or they've started with someone, then I continue on. You know, so he's got like just strictly all my work, which is I'm very proud of.
Very fortunate to wear it.
That's a sick commitment.
Yeah.
What's cool, like what's crazy for me is like when I see this, the fact that you haven't put white in, and like say when you compare your skin tone to my skin tone, like you're obviously a lot tan and like more olive complexion than what I am, but yet like the use of what you've done, bro, with the blacks to make all the skin tones like pop so much is incredible. Like it's so sick. Really, really cool.
I just want to keep it real traditional black and grey, you know, for it. 'Cause
Yeah.
with the back, that was just like old school.
It was 12 years ago, like,
12 years ago.
But like the progression of just to see that is sick as well, though. Like that's incredible. So what are you guys planning for your sleeves? Or what are you?
Yeah. I think if anything, we still got the gaps, like his ass
Yeah.
and the join up. Yeah. So these rib pieces actually do extend all the way there. But
Oh,
for
okay,
now,
yeah.
Yeah, I just did the top half, and then it's when he wears shorts, no one really sees it. So
Yeah, for
not
sure.
really stressed about it, but
What's been the worst so far for you? For the people at home, like for them to understand, like when you're going to go through a whole bodysuit, it's a huge commitment, right? Like,
See, everything hurts.
Yeah.
I'd say probably behind the knees
yeah,
and the ribs definitely.
ribs, true.
Ribs definitely.
That was a goer. Oh, sick, dude. That's amazing to see you want to dedicate yourself to that. That's really cool.
thanks for coming past and saying what's up to Mystik anyway.
Anytime.
Appreciate.
I'm showing it off.
Oh, as you should, man. As you should.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's I know, as you guys can see, like what this magician can do and what a client can put up with, and like the incredible shit that the results that you can get. So yeah, it's sick, dude. Yeah, amazing. So cheers, bro.
Thank you, bro.
Thank you, guys.
Give the people.
Oh, did you get in there?
Yeah, I was trying.
Hey, Lloyd.
Oh, there goes. There we go.
Yeah. Oh, use it. Alrighty, well that's a wrap for the last 2 amazing days here with these 2 special people and the rest of their crew here at Kaila's studio. Congratulations to both of you. I wish you guys all the best.
Oh, thanks, mate. Thanks, mate.
Love to you and your family. And if you're ever down in Sydney, check out Ron, Lons, Kaila's studio and their team.
Our whole team's amazing.
So, and yeah, appreciate it.
Thank you.
Peace, guys.
Bye.